Hello, my name is Spraggy. I'm a professional poker player, and today I'm looking to turn something small into something very big. That's right, I'm playing the 109 Fenomeno on PokerStars, just a $109 buy-in, but with a grand prize of $10,000. In this video, you'll see me stack up my chips to a point of millions and millions, but can I successfully wield it and take down the first place prize?
We love our tournaments. We love our tournaments. Here we got the sevens. We're going to call a 3-bet. Sure. Check it down here. We should be looking for a value bet. Raise it up. That's a big jam. Oh, 22 blinds. Sorry. Good luck. Lovely stuff. 3. Got that, Phil. Got that, Phil. Got that, Phil. Got that, Phil. Cooler and people in the Fenomeno. You love to see it. Fenomeno. We're calling. Another one in the Fenomeno. I don't want to see anything. Nice. Chipping up. 5 in a line in the Fenomeno. Good hand to have. Check them. Bet them. Raise them. Re-raise them. Hadouken! Call them. Top pair them. Nice. Ubartek says, I've noticed the longer you take to bet, generally the weaker your hand is, as you are determining whether you can bluff or value bet. I don't think I have this timing tell. I don't think so. If anything, I bluff quicker, I think, if anything. I hear you, though. We called the check raise. Obviously, we're going to call turn. I'm thinking of making the river the jack of hearts. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Quite sad. We'll fold this one at the river if they shove. Our other table is the Fenomeno. And I have a set. And I have called all in. And they've trapped me with kings. And it's backfired. GG's, my friend. I like this line. Maybe I don't jam flop, but I like the call pre. We're playing a big one in the Fenomeno. Nice. Big pot in the Fenomeno. We're going for it in the Fenomeno. 10 big blind shove. Nice. Man, we're chipping up nicely in this Fenomeno on the side. 4th in chips for 138. 30,000 starting stack, isn't it? And we've got 425k. Cool. Meanwhile, we're raise calling against Big Bully John. That is a fake flip. That's a fake flip, right? That counts. I raised the flop blind v blind, bet the turn. Well, I think we're past the point of him playing all in. It's a very long time bank. On the bubble, what could go wrong? 17 of 72 with 71 paid. I'm popping the bubbles because I know the bubble... Wait, I don't want the bubble to burst right now, because if it bursts, it's probably because I get stacked. Oh, shit. Nah, it's because I stacked someone. Obviously, Gabriel is opening every pot because he's got everybody covered quite aggressively on the bubble. He's been very aggro. I actually want to induce a jam because the future value of the chips is a lot. Let's say we have 12 blinds or 5 blinds. It's a little sketchier, but like when we have 30 and we could potentially double to 70 or whatever it's going to be, when we have 32 and we get to like nearly 70, we want to induce action, I think. So we play, not that we would jam anyway at this depth, but what I'm saying is we're happy to 3-bet call. Well, here we go. I do have the ace of clubs. I think there's a chance that Gabriel's fucking around on the bubble and like thinks that I'm just attacking him light and then c-betting range on the flop. With the club, I suppose we just call. I don't really see a good reason to 3-bet. Unless we like 3-bet small to induce a 4-bet jam, but... The problem is when we call, we do just have it, you know? Deuce is kind of nice. Reduces the combos of sets that he could have. I don't think he has 10-7, but obviously we counterfeit. He's going to make some boats. He's going to not be happy with King 10. Maybe we just check. Nah, I kind of like just betting like 4 blinds, honestly. And then actually be sad when he jams. About to bubble the Fenomeno? I guess I have to time bank. I guess I have to use my 8 seconds. Maybe we're in the money. Maybe someone's going to bust on the bubble. I'd be very sad. I hope he doesn't have a boat. Hope I'm not dead. I guess my 4 big blinds was the answer after all, wasn't it? I guess my 4 big blinds was the answer after all. We are in the money. And like I say, it's worth us like inducing this action on the bubble because now we're 1 of 71, right? Like the future value of the chips is... It's worth more to go from 30 to 60 than it is to go from 7 to 14, right? Obviously, it doesn't really apply when we have aces because we're always inducing. You know what I mean? He really put me to the test, didn't he, with the ace-5 of hearts? Really put me to the test. Chip leader in the Fenomeno, though, and $232 locked up. First place in the Fenomeno tonight is $10,432, so our chips are worth a lot. I don't know how he's managed to find a shove. He peeled off 7 blinds. I mean, I just... What can he have? Jack 10? I mean, I have a 10. Oh, he has ace 5-0. I don't think he has much ace-x when he peels off 7 blinds pre and then calls flop, but obviously he has. I was going for 3 streets with my queen 10, but I guess I'll just pay for 7 or 8 blinds. Whatever. We are down to 50 players in the Fenomeno. 47th is a page jump to 496. Obviously a little setback with the, what did I do? Oh yeah, the queen 10. Who just gets dealt an ace, though, and just calls pre and then just calls flop and then just makes an ace and just has an ace, you know? Just an ace haver. Sometimes they're going to make this like 70,000 or 80,000 and then give up on the river. They never really follow through this bluff, so I am going to call the queen 3, and then I'm going to check. Maybe I should bet 10% again when I make a 3, honestly, because I think they shut down the bluff always. Obviously, they're jamming the value, but they would jam the value versus 10%. Okay. Got him! Got him! We will take it in the Fenomeno. We're back to 3 or 49. By the way, in the Fenomeno, I have aces again. It turns out in January, I had my worst poker month ever in January. I lost $45,000 in January. And it turns out, what are we now? February the 1st. It's just gone midnight. It's February 2nd. But February the 1st, I just get dealt aces every hand. January sucks. And we are playing with the 9s down here, though. Don't really want to 3-bet get it in when we're 11 of 19. I think 9s just plays call against this. Sure. Pay jump is at 15. Obviously, if there's a jam behind, we click call. Assuming Juglia folds. Yeah, I'm obviously calling 9s unless there's more action. Lots of dead money. I got a good hand that I flatted. I think if they jam, it's like an ICM fold. I think they are going to potentially jam some worse hands, but when we're 11 of 19, I think calling off the 3rd ways here is pretty average at best. Saved me. Took the bullet. We probably play 3-bet here versus this guy's open. Raising is played. Betting is played. Barreling is played. Winning is played. Fenomeno. Ace is all in pre against ace king off. What was a sweat? We actually just 3-bet ace 2 soft suit before. We're going to 3-bet it again against 10-5-4, 10-9-7 suited, whatever this name is. 4 of 13, obviously a lot of ICM considerations for them as well. And we're going to 3-bet aces and ace-king, and then some bluffs, maybe some king-x offsuit bluffs as well. So I think we're just going to bet king 9-4, get raised, fold. Fold looks good. If I bet 1/4 with a bluff and half pot with a made hand, we just bet the same sizing with all the hands that we want to bet. Or we might have 2 different sizings, but both have equal amounts of bluffs or appropriate amounts of bluffs and value. But no, we don't split range into good hands in one sizing, bad hands into another sizing, no. That would be a sort of poker 101 big mistake, right? I wonder if I click 3-bet, how fun is click 3-bet against this guy? Obviously, we're just going to end up getting in against queen 7 and king 7 if they have that. Honestly, I feel like this might be a play. This guy check min raised me in a 3-bet pot before, so I feel like he's capable of having a little bit of fun against me here. And this is kind of a weird 3-bet to take. He does call, which narrows his range a little bit. But I think maybe he could still, he could still have Jack 10, he could still have King 10, King 9, King 8. I think at these stack depths, most of the kings just want to raise and do this, you know? And now I'll just bet 12% of the pot. And now I'll beg him to have Queen 7 or King 7. But he folds, he gives up. Maybe he had the Jack 10. Or maybe he had like King 9, King 8 and finally decided, shit, I think Spraggy's actually got it. It's a nice pot for us, so it puts us 4 of 11. $788 locked up. 9th on the final table would be worth $1,007. I will reward you with entertainment, because this is your final table. Another final table, 2 final tables, 109 Fenomeno final table here with $10,400 locked up. And we will get some payouts on the screen for you. The payouts you will see on the screen are the entirety of the prize pool. This is a vanilla tournament, no bounties. What you see is what you get. And we are going to start with a raise. All right, folks, here we go. $1,006 locked up, $10,400 for the win. And we start with a raise and we get a small 3-bet by the chip leader. Is it the chip leader? No. And they're actually 3-betting with 3 bigger stacks behind as well. I think I just fold. Maybe. Jamming seems a little punty. Okay. All right. And we got ace queen in the big blind, which is nice. We are 7 of 8. I'd imagine we just play 3-bet call still, actually. Probably. I wonder. Do you reckon we play 3-bet call still with ace-queen offsuit on a final table? Or do we just rip it? A lot of chips in the middle. And 2 of 8. But out of position against the chip leader. Check, check. This is probably too quick of a turn check. I do think we want to play 2 checks in this spot, though. Typically, once we check an ace, we check again on the turn. I will call. And I will check, and I will, honestly, I will just fold. Because they're going to perceive me to have some 10s. Very hard for me to have, like, that much. Maybe I have kings or queens, but I think this player is a very value-driven individual right now. The only way this is, like, maybe I want to have a call is if they end up with, like, ace-5 and value bet, but I don't think they go that thin at the river. I think they go ace-jack. Like, think they're trapping flop, maybe, and don't talk myself into thinking they're bluffing, like, king-queen or king-jack, eh? Maybe they are. What are they like? Mamma mia. 6 blinds on a repeat 10. It's so annoying. But I check, snap, check twice. I unblock, like, queen jack and king queen and king jack as well. So, like, maybe I call this. If I check an ace twice, obviously. But they could even check back ace-x of clubs and make the nut flush. So maybe, like, having the club is something. And now the chip leader's having a limp. This guy's a little out of line, I gotta say. I didn't realize it before. This guy is a little bit doing some stuff. I don't think I ISO ace 10 here. Obviously, otherwise I would have, and I've called. Suppose we play check because Migseb limped, so their range is narrowed by a decision more so than ours is. And I guess I'm calling, having checked, or having completed, excuse me. But I don't really know what a limping range as chip leader here looks like. Probably some pocket pairs, probably some like, to be honest, again, I don't know. This is fucking troubling. I think this is a very trivial fold now. This would have been troubling, but we're going to fold, of course. Ace deuce and ace. Of course he says. They just fucking jam in ace deuce. This guy snaps in behind and I just muck ace 10 and I would have won it all. I mean, I think it would be criminal to call ace 10 here 3 ways. 8 left. We will not play results. There's 2 pretty outrageous hands. To just rip and just snapped. 3-bet induce calling jacks down here. Big pot, 4 of 7. Ace queen o. 4.5 million. In the middle. And it's all mine, baby. We've got another all in on the FT. It's ace queen against ace jack. Switching out ace queen for the win. Leaves Ali short 440k. We're at 4.4 million, winning another flip on the final table, which is nice. I think I have to call against Migs mid down here when I river this straight. He's a pretty out of line player. Just the nuts. Let's ask him Impact Millions what they want to do with these 2 short stacks here. Maybe having a 10 is bad. Maybe I want high-low. So I want to unblock like Jack 10, Queen 10, King 10 that fold, like blocking the bottom of the range here maybe. But I'm just being greedy and making it 4 bigs. Winner's tilt. Watch me get punished. Anybody? You've taken too long. Just fold. You got me. 10 million over here. 2 million now. 3.6. 2.5 bigs. Obviously, we'd love to see a ladder up to 4,253. As one final table ends, another one rages on. Ace Queen on the button. It's looking good. Looking damn good. Full house. 4th place guaranteed. 4,253 bucks. Do I want to induce 9 blinds? Nah, because he doesn't jam. If I make it 3, he just calls. Let's just shove. Hold it. Hold it, baby. Clubs are working for me. Uh-oh. Straight draw, no good. We've doubled up. 5-minute break as one final table ends. Another one continues. Back in with a shout of it. 4 left. I gotta make a cup of tea. What a stream. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube if you haven't. Much love. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all the support. Bird Stompers, thank you for the 2-month sub. I gotta make a cup of tea. I'll be right back. Go on then. Hey? Ay, ay, ay. I love this game, man. Oh, I love this game. Delicate spot with the 3 of us got about the same. The good news is this guy is probably just gonna like defend his big blind and 3x pot all in on the monotone flop. Go on, Miguez. Migseb, go on, son. Do what you gotta do. He just sees a flop and he just jabs. He's doing it. Oh, he's doing it. Do I even get to raise Queen 10-0 in the cutoff in this distribution? Probably not. Probably not. Probably giving away 2 blinds most of the time. Aye. This is a very nice hand to like rejam, I think, with in ICM, these king 5 suited, king 4 suited, the high-low likes to go. Fuck, man, do I want to jam it into this guy? He's just going to call a lot. He'll just call wildly inappropriately and I have to run it, and I hate running it. And I don't want to limp jam against him because, again, he'll just like call queen 9 and I don't want to run it. Maybe I should just shove. I mean, not now. Probably. It's not like he's just calling range, is it? It's calling wide, but he's not calling enough that I can't just jam king 5, probably. Big Seb raises, gets jammed on, says, ICM is for poor people. I call. And gets there. We'd really like them to bust, I guess, because we ladder. We would win another $1,300, but they run a runner. And now we have another one of these awkward hands. I'd rather jam king 5 suited than jam this, and now I might end up jamming this. Weird as that sounds. But king 5 suited was a mistake. The question is, do we still shove here? Think we would have. I don't know if that's good. I feel like high card's very good against mix-up. But Jack 10 said, yeah, I think we would have. Will I jam now? Yes. Yes. I don't know, man. I don't know. This might just be bad, actually. Yeah. Mamma mia. We needed a miracle. Obviously, he's going to fold a lot. You got there, Phil. Maybe ace-4 off is still too wide here. We are quite aggressively 3 or 4 at this point. All right. 4th place. Whatever. Maybe the ace-4 offsuit isn't a shove for 9 blinds on the button. I will explore later, but we can't be upset. $4,253.